Kaboom! Welcome to another episode. Dust World with Daya. Yeah, man. Keeping you entertained. So yeah, man, we got another little storyline here. We got an African, a couple of Africans, 3 to be exact, who have taken over a certain part of Scotland. Yeah, you heard me right. They've taken over Scotland, bro. So yeah, man. Let me just tell you a little bit about it first. Hold on. One sec. Yeah. The so-called Kingdom of Kubala was ordered to vacate the land on the outskirts of Jedburgh, I hope I pronounced that right, by 12 p.m. on Monday. I'm assuming Monday just gone. After Scottish Borders Council began legal action to evict them. Yeah, man. Peak, bruv. The man, I'm going to come over here, settled in, and I think they're claiming that they've been here, their ancestors was here before any European. Yeah? So, let's get into it anyway, man. Let's see what I've got, innit? This is the, I believe it's Sky News we're tapping into. Yeah, Sky News. So, yeah, man, let's get into this.
A self-styled African tribe who are camping in the woodlands and the Scottish borders are refusing to leave despite an eviction notice from the local council. They've been calling themselves the Kingdom of Kubala and have set up camp close to the town of Jedburgh. The deadline for them to move from the...
Bruv, I wonder if these guys have got the name mixed up in it. Johannesburg. Maybe they're supposed to be over there. You get me? And they just got the names mixed up. I don't know. You tell me, bro. You tell me.
It is midday today. Our Scotland correspondent Conor Gillis is there for us.
All right.
It's such an extraordinary story, isn't it? Explain who this tribe are, where they've come from, and why they're living in the rather chilly, I imagine, surrounds of Jedburgh at the moment.
Yeah, good morning, Jane. This is certainly up there with one of the most bizarre tales that we will tell you today on Sky News. Welcome to the so-called Kingdom of Kubala, the place, the location here in the Scottish borders in the town of Jedburgh, where a self-proclaimed African tribe are here. They are saying they are reclaiming land taken...
Brother, you see these tents? Look at these tents, bro. Look at these tents. They've got a mad little setup here, man. You get me? It reminds me of just like when I used to go to the woods when I was younger and I used to see them just camping out in the woods. You know what I mean? And literally like living there. You know what I'm saying? Makeshift tent with like tarpaulin and all that. This is what this comes like. You know what I mean? Check it out.
From their ancestors 400 years ago, and they have set up camp. They have set up life here by all intents and purposes. You see the tents where the 3 members of this community have been living, and they call themselves the...
There's 3 of them, brother. Just 3 of them, blood. Yeah? The man that come to Scotland, blood. Pitch up, set up tent, and I go on like Wakanda. You know what I mean? This is Wakanda now or something like that. Kuya.
The Queen and the Handmaiden, 3 members of this community. And it has become somewhat of a spectacle here in Scotland over the past few months. Clearly, this is a very unusual sight anywhere, but certainly here in this small town of the Scottish borders has proved quite controversial.
I'm not even sure if they got, like, if there's... what the population of black people is over in Scotland. But boy, I can imagine it's not that much. You know what I mean? Tell me if I'm wrong. But, lad, them Scottish man must be fuming, rude boy. Fuming. Man, I just come pitch up on their land. You get what I'm saying? And I'm sure they've been evicted already. They've been evicted. And they've just gone on to a next bit of land. I mean, man, look, kuya.
So let's get a sense as to why the so-called tribe are here. Let's speak to the man calling himself the king of the Kingdom of Kubala. Good morning. Thanks for your time on Sky News. What is the reason for you being...
Check my man, lad. I swear this seems like some puppy show thing. I'm telling you, bruv, this just doesn't seem right. I can't believe this. This is in Scotland, you're rude boy. Scotland. You get me? Right the bun. You get me? Up them ends. And my man's dressed up like this from Africa and just come pitch up rude boy. I don't know, man's tell me, tell me, like, what? Because I'm sure he says later on that, like, them man were here before everybody else. So, like, man, I don't know my history that far back and rare to know if African man was on these lands before white man. You get me? But yeah, someone fill me in, man. Tell me if I'm wrong, if I've got it wrong. But bruv, this don't seem right. This just doesn't seem right, cuz. Real thing.
The prophecy must be fulfilled. The reclaim of the land, which belongs to our forefathers. I am the king of Kubala,
All right.
and I have come to reclaim my heritage, the lost tribe and the lost land for my ancestors.
You're on land, though, that does not belong to you. It belongs to the Scottish Borders Council. They want you out.
The land and the earth belongs to the
Hold on, let me
creator.
rewind that. Sorry, man. I was paused it too early. Let me hold that. Look, my man says, bruv.
They want you out.
The land and the earth
Come on.
Belong to you.
Listen.
You're on land, though, that does not belong to you. It belongs to Scottish Borders Council. They want you out.
The land and the earth belongs to the creator of the heavens and the earth. No one belongs to the earth apart from the kingdom of Kubala. The skies, the earth, is for the kingdom of Kubala. And
So my man's talking like the whole earth. I'm sure he's saying the earth. The earth is, I'm sure earth is everywhere, yeah? We know that. So what my man's trying to say to us is like, yo, the whole earth is for Kubala. And that's it, bruh. Check my man.
I've come to stay.
Hello, madam. You know, the council are saying that this cannot continue. You need to get off their land, and this is not something that is sustainable. What do you say in response to that?
We only follow the laws of the Creator who has given this land to us. It already belongs to us. It was the land of black people, Jacobites.
She look like she's looking for him for reassurance. Sorry.
100 years ago, before they were deported from this land.
We have come to reclaim our heritage.
Exactly.
This is our land.
Yeah.
No one should be able to tell us to leave this land which belongs to our forefathers. We are the true Jacobites. We are the Highlanders.
The law says, though, that you must leave.
The Creator is who we listen to. There is no man-made law which is bigger than the Creator of the heavens and the earth. His laws is our precepts and what we walk with.
So you are planning to stay here for the foreseeable future. You won't be leaving, is that right?
Our tribes are coming. The rest of the people are coming from all the four corners of the earth, from Trinidad and Tobago, from Jamaica, from Suriname,
Wow.
and they are coming back to their own land. This is the
Yeah.
land of the people.
Okay.
Not for
I'm still waiting to hear a little memo from my people. You get me? Telling me like, yo, man, we need to go reach Scotland. You get me? That email, a memo, then, man, you might, you know what I mean? I might see me up there. You know what I mean? Claiming back my land. You get me? But yo, now jokes aside, man. I think it's bonkers, bruv. And you know what I mean? He sounds like he's from Africa. I can't remember what the other woman sounds like, but hold on, this is the next one. It just throws me right off. And I'm like, yo, this is just nuts. You get me? It's just nuts.
This is the land for black people, and they are coming back home.
Let me just speak to the lady here. You are calling yourself the handmaiden in this camp. What does that mean? What's your role? And
Boy, I don't know much about the African, you know, traditions and whatnot. But if someone could tell me, what's the white paint, the white stuff on the face? If someone could tell me what that's about, man, I'm interested, very interested. You know what I mean? But anyway, listen to her, man.
why are
Throws me
you
off,
here?
bruv.
I am the handmaiden. And my
So she answered like as if she answered just a minute ago, like, you know, she sounded like she was gonna start speaking African just then, innit? I swear, sounded just like it, but queer.
is to do all the housework, most of the housework. Obviously, we all put in every area, but if the chores aren't done, if the tent isn't,
It sounds like to me, bro. Obviously, she wasn't even gonna try and hold that lingua down. You get me? Just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna have to talk. So she's from America. I think she's just a handmaiden for them lot. So she must have signed up. They must have signed her up. And yeah, man. I'm not sure if her ancestors from Africa could, well, you know, yeah. I'm not sure, but bruv, she's out here representing, claiming, man, clamping down. Get me? No? To me, it sounds like a little bit of an excuse for like a man like me now. Like if I get Brock and ting, I'm gonna want some little publicity and all them kind of thing there. Boy, come bring a tent, put 2 clothes on and come down, go Scotland and live life. You get me? I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, bro. I don't really believe it. I don't really believe it. Real talk, I don't really believe it. But you know what I mean? Again, someone in the comments, man, put me straight. Tell me what I want. If Scotland is the land for Kubala, King Kubala and him man them, then yo, man, let's see the paperwork, bro. Let's see where it goes. Because I looked on Chatman. I asked Chatman, and Chatman said, yeah, nah. Europeans were in Scotland, the first people in Scotland. But you know what I mean? Who am I? I'm just dust, blood. Anyway, let's carry on. Listen.
The camp, if everything is not where it needs to be, I am held responsible. In the kingdom, in the palace, if everything is not tidy, if everything is not where the queen wants it to be, then I am responsible for training the maids and the handmaids.
Is that...
Where's the maids? Training who? You mean when they come in it? Obviously, when she means when they come in it, when the people them sign up. Yeah. All right. So she's gonna be the head, running the maids and teaching them how to keep clean and I'll fix up the place and all them thing there. All right, cool. Everyone's got their role.
Something of, coercion? Are you here of your own free will?
Definitely, 100%. This is my calling. This is my purpose. This is what I was created to do.
Not arguing with you,
yes.
sis, if that's what you feel.
Watch out.
So clearly that is the situation.
Watch with his bell, blood. He's got some bell, you know. I wonder if that's for the maid and that. What's the bell for?
Here in the so-called Kingdom of Kubala in Jedburgh in the Scottish borders. But if we take you over here, just this has been something of a journey.
This reporter must be just thinking like, wow. This reporter must be just thinking like, boy. I bet he's never done nothing like this in his entire life, you get me? Reported like this. In Scotland, you know? Yeah.
Across the fence here is where this self-proclaimed African tribe had been living on private land. And through the legal wranglings, the legal process here in Scotland, eviction notices were sent and they were delivered, they were acted on. And essentially, the folk that you have just...
So they got them moved on from just over there. Man, they just jump fence and just pitch up over here. You get me?
Been seeing and hearing from switched across the fence onto this territory, which is the property of the local
King
council.
Kubala.
We've been getting some reaction from the authority in the past few minutes.
Well, we're obviously very relieved yesterday to get the news that we had been granted the eviction order. So obviously we're looking to execute that in an appropriate manner. I think we have to be aware of what happened last time, where they moved simply to another piece of land. So we're obviously looking at this in a much more coordinated effort. They are clever and they know what they're doing.
So certainly the next steps from the council's perspective here in Jedburgh is to evict the people you see behind me from this land. The question is, where will they go next? Will this continue? Will the people head to neighbouring land? Well, certainly Sky News understands that conversations are being held with landowners surrounding here to try and prevent that from happening.
Hey, I'm Sukdev.
Boy. So there you have it, cuz. You tell me, man. You tell me. Do they have a right to pitch up? Do they have a right, like it's from their ancestors and that? Do they have a right to take the land back? You get me? Take what's rightfully theirs. You get what I'm saying? Because I know there's whole heap of things. You know what I mean? People have took from Africa. Different countries have taken bare stuff from Africa. You get me? But yeah, and it's not right. I'm not condoning none of that. But still, I don't know if this is legal, if this is the way to, if this is the right thing to be doing. King Kubala and the people them. But yeah, man, what do you think? You tell me. You get me? Anyway, let's keep it locked and see how King Kubala is going to be going on in a couple of weeks. Let's see where he's moved to. He might be moving to a place near you. All right, keep it locked, man. Peace and love. Remember, God loves us all, all right?